Hey you, Sarah here. In this video, we're going to explore researching topics related to those presented in Behind the Beautiful Forevers by Katherine Boo. If you're nervous about research, don't be. After this video, you're going to navigate databases like a boss. We've also created a super exciting research guide with a ton of awesome resources for you. Check it out in ULearn for English 1020 under the Library and Research tab. This book is really intense. I was shocked to learn that all of the characters are real. Not even the names have been changed. In thinking about research, there are so many heartbreaking topics, from those so desperate they seek escape through addiction, to tensions over religion, caste, gender, and power, to the complex ways in which Western industries, such as those luxury hotels, contribute to social inequality. I need to make some choices. I'm going to keep it simple by focusing first on poverty and India. I'm also intrigued by the gender dynamics in the book, the ways in which Asha's experience differs from Fatima's, for example, and how both differ from Abdul's, so I might throw in gender. Let's get started. From JWU link, click Library, and then, on our homepage, the big blue button. From here, I want to select databases that are tightly targeted. So deselect and then choose ones that you think might be a great fit for whichever topic you're focusing on. And there are wonderful synopsises right next to each database, which will help you guide those choices. Great. So let's add in our keywords, India and poverty, and see what happens. Okay, 4,000. Let's go ahead and limit to full text so I can read all the articles online. Let's keep it in the 21st century, okay? Sweet. Almost 3,000. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and take a peek at the first page just to see if anything jumps out at me. A lot of really interesting ones. But this one really grabbed my attention. Incidence of poverty and level of socioeconomic deprivation in India. Journal of Developing Areas, super recent. The subject terms are a fantastic way for me to refine my topic, and this word, socioeconomic, I've heard before. I want to define it through Google. Relating to or concerned with the interaction of social and economic factors. Sounds perfect for the book. Let's go back. This looks a little too scientific. There are 25 selected socioeconomic variables, but I might come back to click through on that subject term if I don't see something else I like when I add in gender. Interesting. Gender, poverty, and old age. Poverty reduction through the lens of gender. Gender and social protection beyond mothers and safety nets, educational access, a lot of really great choices. I'm going to click on this first one though. Oxford Development Studies is a journal, recent. Some new terms, poverty, globalization, gender, a geographic term. And it looks like this article talks about older women's work in the informal economy, very similar to the one that we find in the slum world in the book, and how that informal economy contributes to family, national, global economies. This is really interesting. I think I'm going to email it to myself, choosing MLA as the format to save myself a ton of time at the end. Just pop in my email. Maybe I can put the title in the subject if I want to, and click send. Awesome. I think I still have a lot of research to do, but this is definitely a good start. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Research Detective. And remember, every time you ask a librarian, somewhere, somehow, a tiny kitten jumps for joy.